Welcome to We Three Thieves, presented by Lexus. Today we are in the brand new Lexus studio. Timmy!
What? Wait,
Welcome back to We Three Thieves, presented by Lexus. Today we are in the brand new Lexus studio. Huge shout out to Lexus, our official luxury auto partner of 100 Thieves, for bringing back We Three Thieves and giving us this incredible space to work with. Today, I must introduce our two incredible guests. We have ex-CLG pro player, Nightwish, and ex-Golden Guardians pro player, it's Timmy.
That's good.
yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Woo!
It's a good intro. That's really good.
Timmy told me to say it.
Fire.
I didn't know that.
That was fire.
I should.
Do you know what that means at all for us?
Well, if I had to guess, you were on CLG as
Correct.
an Apex Legends pro
Nice.
player, and you were part of Golden Guardians. Like, I'm not good at Apex at all.
I was on Golden Guardians and I made such a bad play that we became the Golden Griefers.
Yeah.
You are
Yes.
the reason.
Yes, I am the reason why our team was called the Golden Griefers.
What was the play? What happened?
I griefed Sentinels.
Wait,
You made one of the players retire, actually.
Yeah, I made one. I made
They
one.
didn't qual, so then one of the players retired.
Yeah.
and you were on that team.
Yeah.
So, if you grief so hard, they retire.
Yeah, it was really good, actually.
So then, how are you a pro again?
Because I figured out how to grief in a good way.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
can agree with that statement, actually.
Yeah.
See, like, I want to follow so much Apex, but like, I cannot follow for the life of me what is happening. But you guys talk a lot about Apex, I'm sure. So today we don't need to talk about Apex, unless you
Down.
want to.
No, I'm good on that all day.
Yeah, like you do it all day, every day.
Yeah.
We're here to dive into, us more as people.
That sounds
Yes,
fantastic.
Sounds
why we
great.
are thieves.
Yes, why I steal things.
That's what we talked about in the last episode.
Why I take what's
Everyone
not given.
confessed to stealing.
I do.
You too?
I actively steal now. I lie and cheat.
Yeah.
Just
Whoa.
kidding. Just kidding. I'm doing it.
Well, like in the
I actually
past?
do none of those things.
You've never
Cheated? Never cheated. No, for sure, never cheated. Never stole? No, never stole anything.
You seem like you wouldn't.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
I thought if I stole, I was going straight to hell. Like, you just
Yeah.
immediately start erupting into flames. And shit.
There's something about the thrill.
Yeah, I know you've stolen something. I know you've stolen
There's something I love
something.
about just stealing.
Yeah. I feel like people.
You definitely stole.
I did.
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
think people who steal tend to gamble as well a little
No,
bit.
I'm not
You
gonna,
gamble?
I'm not gonna lie. Like, my hands did it. Like I always say, don't do it, bro. But like my hands,
do it, bro.
my hands to control.
No.
That's crazy.
I had really good technique. I
Like
wear like.
officers, it was my hands, not me.
That's crazy.
Did you do like big baggy sleeves and you'd like? Well, I used to steal Dr. Grips, which are like these really nice mechanical pencils, and you'd shake them, and then like the lead would come out. And they were hella expensive. Like they have
You steal pencils?
no
You're
right.
such a
Yes,
nerd.
but they were really, really, really nice pencils, right?
Yeah.
Everyone wanted them, $20 each or something like that. While I would put my arm down and I would like push it up my sleeve. That was the tech in
Came up with the
2007,
mechanics.
2008. And then I would come to class and I'm like, you want a Dr. Grip? And I would give them out to all the kids in my class.
Damn,
They're
you
like,
an oiler.
You're like Robin Hood of like
That's what
pencils.
happened. I
That's
would-
actually sick.
yes, and
She
then
was the oiler of
Yeah.
the class.
and then people were like, dude, Leslie's so nice. She gives us. I wanted people to like me.
I did the same thing.
What'd you do?
With just candy, you know.
You would steal candy?
Yeah, I would steal candy
From
from
where?
like Walgreens.
So how do you steal? What's your technique?
I just put it in
Yeah,
my
what's the
pocket.
tech?
I just
Tap
put it in my
straight
pocket.
or did you?
Yeah, I mean, at the time, like, I feel like they weren't like that advanced a long time ago when I was young.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh, like the CC
there was no
camera.
cameras.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, okay, like, it's like for free now.
Oh my God. That's good. There's just here I gotta take.
Yeah.
I guess it's.
Thank God
how
it's
it
just
works.
pencils for
and
you
it's
guys.
just candy. But I would say don't steal.
Let's
Yeah,
not steal
don't
for
steal.
sure.
Let's not. We
Definitely
don't.
pay.
We do
Yeah.
not advocate for stealing.
No,
But-
I don't steal.
Yeah.
There was homework for you guys, and I hope that you guys did the homework.
Yeah. I stole my.
You stole it. You stole. Okay. Well, I mean, as long as it's valuable to you, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
We just, it's a little show and tell moment.
Yeah, no, this
And
is.
oh my God, that's why you have it.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, not my ADHD. I just actually need this.
Well, tell us about the basketball.
Why this is important to me? I played sports my whole life, but I grew up in a very political town, so it's like a lot of the sports members, a lot of sports players, their family members were like involved in the curriculum. So even if you were better than like their son, like they wouldn't play you. So I played like a bunch of basketball growing up, and I was like a lot better than the other peers, but I never got on the better teams. So my dad would always like coach my squads and like my teams and stuff like that, so I could actually play. And basketball was just. I also forgot that we had this today, and I was in West Hollywood playing basketball, and then I got a notification that I had this to come to today.
That's crazy. Well,
Yeah,
it works.
It works out perfectly. Yeah.
Aw, you would have brought the basketball.
I would have bought the basketball or my wig. Oh. But that like smells pretty bad.
Okay,
The
well,
wig is
I wore the
iconic,
wig.
though.
Yeah,
I'm happy you
yeah.
brought
The wig is iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to wear the wig when I win a game in Apex. When I first started streaming, I had like 10 viewers. I bought a wig to wear when I won, and I wouldn't take it off until I lost. And back then, no one was good. So I had the wig on for like hours and sweating. It was Super Saiyan wig, dude, from like Hollywood. Like what's that thing? The City Halloween, Spirit Halloween?
Yeah, Spirit.
Oh yeah. So that material was awful. I'd just be sweating it the whole time.
Timmy, what'd you bring to the class?
Oh, what did I bring?
Mouse pad.
A mouse pad. It's not actually Logitech. I lost the actual box of inside, but it is a mouse pad. Don't get me
And
wrong.
it's Shroud's mouse pad.
Yes, it is Shroud's mouse pad. This is a HyperX mouse pad right
I
here.
have this mouse pad too.
Inside a Logitech case.
That checks out.
Yeah, it's a mouse pad signed by Shroud, but it's not just like obviously it being signed by Shroud and it's his mouse pad. It was like actually a gift, and it was my first ever like gift I've gotten from like a friend, like that. That was actually not like something like a birthday party, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
was just like they went out with me. We went to TwitchCon. It was my very first TwitchCon.
What year? Okay.
In 2018. So it was before.
You weren't really a streamer then.
I wasn't a streamer, yeah.
Holy crap.
I was like probably like 10 viewers. So I was going with like, you know, John at the time actually.
Yeah. I remember you were John's friend.
Yeah, so I went with John and a bunch of our other friends, and my friend Yuna, she's the one who was with me at the time, and I was like, oh, like Shroud's having this fan meetup at his booth where he's selling his mouse pads. I want to go meet him, and I was waiting in line. You know, I was just gonna say hi to him, take a picture, but then she's like, oh, like I'm gonna buy you a mouse pad, and she bought me the mouse pad to get it signed by Shroud, and then that was like probably like one of more of the happier moments in my life, because I was like, dang, like I got a signed mouse pad by Shroud, my favorite streamer, my role model.
So cute.
And my friend's the one who got it for me, you know, because like at the time I probably didn't have a lot of money either, so it's like, I think this is probably like $40, but I was like, it was in my mind being like, oh, I'm gonna buy it, a mouse pad and get it signed, you know what I mean? So it was a really nice gift.
Super thoughtful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
That is very cute. It's way
Thank
nicer
you for
than-
sharing. My official tournament store first place trophy, I suppose. It's actually really recent I won this, but it's I won this like, I want to say 2 months ago. My friend came through a tournament and they made us decks and everything, and then we played. It was 8 of us, and we just done do. And I won it, and I think that over it being like, you know, or like this itself just reminded me, because I grew up playing tons of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was like my favorite comfort show. And then I remember in 4th grade, like I would compete in tournaments, and I remember kind of having like, all I would do in my free time is go to the card stores and like convince my parents why I needed all the newest cards and everything. And I used to compete in like little tournaments in the lunchroom and with all these people, and we'd always put up our best card, Regeki, and then like you win it and then you take their cards. It was kind of like intense.
You actually take the cards?
Yeah, like take your best cards and
I'd
stuff. We
cry
like
if I
gamble our
lost.
cards. It was kind of intense.
Yeah, it is. That's so
But I had hella good cards. And
So you
then
won.
I had a Mirror Force one day. I was so excited about this new trap card of mine. And I brought it to a McDonald's, and because I wouldn't let go of it. I was like, this is my baby. And so I was eating at McDonald's, and then I put it on the tray, and then I dumped it in the trash. And a couple of seconds later, I was like, Mom, my Mirror Force. And she's like, what? And I was like, we have to go back. So I was searching the trash can at McDonald's, like looking through it, and I couldn't find it. Anyway, so that day I gave up Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And the next day I remember all the kids at school were like, Leslie, quit Yu-Gi-Oh, she's giving away her cards. And I literally just gave them all away. So sad. And then fast forward many years later, like,
Traumatic experience.
Dude,
dramatic
it was
and
horrible.
traumatic.
I know.
You're like,
It was-
I'm done.
I know, it was such a sad moment. This is the one card I wanted. It was ultra rare. It was beautiful. I was my baby, and I lost it, and I quit. Gave the cards away like an idiot. I was so emotional over it. And then I didn't play until high school. And then I had like a little phase where I'd go to like the store called Legends, and then like I'd play Yu-Gi-Oh, and all the employees were like, Yu-Gi-Oh's lame. Come play Magic the Gathering. And they like gave me free cards. I was like, no, I don't want to play Magic. I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyways, then I quit again. And then Master Duel was out, and Saikuno, my roommate, I didn't know he played Yu-Gi-Oh too, but he saw me playing it, and he's like, you played Yu-Gi-Oh? And I was like, yes. And then so we got into it, and then anyways, we played it so much that like we got sponsored by Konami, and I've been in that tournament, and I won that as well. So I have like this Blue Eyes trophy that still hasn't come in the mail. And then we're in an official card game thing, and then it's so cute. I actually won it, and it feels great, and it was really fun, and that's it. Yu-Gi-Oh is great, and And this is the Dark Magician girl. She's really cute. So that's pretty much it for my show and tell.
It's one of the cutest design characters I think of all time.
I know.
For sure. Easily.
She's probably like a lot of people's like crush.
I think so.
Sexual awakening.
Oh. Huh? Oh, I was thinking about just design.
Oh, that too.
I don't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh.
You're too young.
How old are you?
Never mind.
Timmy, that's fast. It took a long time.
He's
Still
a baby.
taking a while. 24?
23.
Oh my God, it grosses me out. Sorry. I was 23 when I started streaming, and I'm like old now. I mean, like I'm
Like
Deathbed?
28, right?
I'm 30. Turning
really not
31 in
that
2
old.
months.
It's not that old at all, actually.
I mean,
Really?
yeah, you are so. No, I was kidding.
Disagree with me. Okay,
I
yeah.
did.
I mean, it's just like it's really nice to hear people who are so young and successful, and it's just really happy
I mean, I'm
for
26. I'm not like super young.
you. You're like in the middle. No, you're.
I'm getting there.
I feel
Someone
old.
told me the other day you're closer to 30 than 20, and that pissed me off a lot.
Obviously, I'm not old, but like
You've got like.
I've been in the scene. Like I'm like
Yeah,
aware.
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, aware.
Aware. Like I'm like literally just like getting old in the head.
Oh, how many more years do you guys like? Do you guys keep go? Like, you want to go forever? Like.
No.
Oh wow.
Oh no, I mean I love my job, but like I was telling my mom about this. I don't want to be like 40, have like a 10-year-old, and I have to miss like the recital because I have to stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
true.
sorry, babe, like can't go to your recital. Season 27 of Apex came out. Like that's pretty embarrassing. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to do that.
Really?
Like,
I was gonna have grandkids. I'll be streaming still, but like, yo, look at my grandkid.
No, I want to actively stream, but I want to work like as hard as I'm working now when I'm like 40.
Oh, you don't want to. You want to be like.
I want to work, but I want to like
Yeah, be on the
work.
camera.
Yeah, exactly.
I do see myself like in the future, like if I'm like 50 or 60, I think I'll still be playing video games.
Definitely
Oh,
video
same.
games.
Yeah.
But like streaming, like.
I think I'd stream if I was playing the video games. I just wouldn't be like doing as much. Like I'd be like doing like a 3-hour session, right?
Yeah.
Rather than a 12-hour session of how I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I think more if I was still like in the like scene
Yeah.
still, I'd be doing more like YouTube. I feel like
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
where what I see too.
Yeah.
YouTube is like a lot more like I can film a couple videos, peace out,
Leave.
go travel. They come out once a week versus like being live is like I'm here right now. I cannot leave.
What would you be doing if you weren't streaming?
I don't know, probably be a teacher or something.
Oh, you'd be such a good teacher.
I think I would.
Oh,
You
yeah,
would
no.
be such a good
Thank
teacher.
you.
I was saying she's a good teacher, and I
Yep.
feel like she's gonna be a really good mom.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. I'd
Yeah.
be such a good mom. And I'm like, I'm 30, I gotta have kids soon.
Do you?
I think I do. Well, my
you?
mom had me at 38. She's 38.
Well, that's like
That's
they're
8
in a
years.
That's
different time period of their lives though.
Yeah, but like my mom is kind of old for me.
My mom's pretty
You
old.
know-
My mom's 70.
My
I'm
mom's
25.
67. Oh wait, your mom is
70.
old.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
so-
old as.
She had you at like 43 or something.
Yeah, she'll be young. Well, they traveled the world first.
Wow.
her, my mom-
She like lived a whole life. And
Oh yeah,
then-
she was like, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
And that's
it's
fine.
Exactly
Do you
what
like
you're
that?
doing. You're
I
living
like
your
that.
life before you have your kids.
You know what? Yeah.
But there's like one of our friends.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna say their name,
Okay,
but they're
like-
freezing their eggs.
Yeah.
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 And we
can
just
do
do
that
that.
I was thinking about freezing my eggs too. I was having a serious conversation at the dinner table the other day.
You know that?
And
No,
all of
that's
us.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you freeze your eggs at a certain time period that's like most fertile. So then when you get older, you can use those eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
great.
Yeah.
They put it back. You know, it's crazy. It's
That's
like,
awesome.
Yeah, so I could go in, but then they have to like, do some stuff, and it's like a 2-week thing, and you bloat a lot, and then it's like kind of like, and then they go in and they like pull out all your good eggs, so like with a microscope.
This one's
like,
good, this
and then they
one's
like
bad.
hold it
this
for
one.
you.
This one's not too
Yeah,
good.
they're like, you've got 12 good eggs, and then when you're ready,
12 babies if you want.
put it back in you.
10-man right there.
10 minutes. Yeah, you can just start 5 stacking.
You could, and then I'll open the sperm book.
Yeah, but when I was 19, I was pretty desperate for money, and I was thinking about how much my sperm could go for. And I looked into it.
You could do it.
Yeah.
Ludwig said he did it. He actually literally did it. He said like, I think it was like his second time coming in, and then on the way out you have to sign. You have to answer a question that says like, when your kid turns 18, do you want them to be able to reach out to you? And he said that question. He said he scrapped the whole process. He's like, that's too much of a question. Like, like, do I deprive them
Damn.
of me, but also do I want them
What
to
a
come up to me when they're
question.
18?
Well,
Like,
yeah, because when that kid has anxiety, depression, ADHD,
And like,
I know it's from my side.
Dad!
Like, so you better talk to me about it.
But like that, like you're
I know
not
where it's coming
prepared for
from.
that. Like that's
Wow.
like something you're thinking about forever. Like when you're 45, wait, not even 40, later, like 55, you're chilling with your family and knock on the door. Dad?
I dap him the there. What's up, son? But as a 9-year-old who needed money, like hearing like $10,000, I was like, take 500 of these things. You know?
All right, now we're gonna do a little segment. Whip out your phones, okay? We are doing a little camera roll sharing. Okay, it goes like this. I'll go, and then I go, stop. And then you can pick a picture that it's showing. Like, you know what I mean? So you get some freedom. And if it's like bad, you just re-roll. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
All right, and a 1, 2, 3, stop.
Oh, I
have my feet right here.
I'm a meme, that's about it.
Okay, you know what? Share that. Wow, these are all at the compound.
Should I share the meme or share?
Well, not the dogs. Don't do that. I don't know if I'm gonna get. Okay, you know what? I have one. I
have one too.
Okay.
I have a picture, and it's a guy getting knives through his chest from a girl, and the caption is, "I will not let you drive Hot Wheel cars across my breasts." And I guess he just doesn't want to hear that from his girlfriend. I guess I found that relatable. That's my bad.
Wow, incredible.
And then I have a pregnancy test. Oh, that's not mine though. Okay, you go. Oh, it's COVID test. COVID test.
COVID test. All right, COVID test, bro.
COVID test. Holy shit. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
But like I have like this one right here.
Feet, man.
Oh,
look at me when I look at you. You know?
Oh,
and then whenever Aileen's mad at me, I go like this one. The sobbing in the corner.
That's crazy.
Like actually, when she's actually mad at you, you said that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. All right, well, I found my nails from the Eras tour, you know, Taylor Swift. I went, and then I'm also wearing my friendship bracelets from the Eras tour. I'm a big Swiftie. So, you know, this is 1989. Her album, you know, one of her albums is really great. And then, well, this one is from Reputation, and that's her 1989 one. And then that's like her like title, like Taylor Swift one, right? And that's Lover. That one's Evermore. That one's Folklore. And then that one's Speak Now. And then this one's Midnight, and that's Red. And then that one's Fearless. So that's where we're at with that.
No, I agree.
How many albums? She has 10 albums?
10 albums.
That's impressive.
That's why it's like eras. Like she's one of the few artists that can run a freaking Eras tour, and everyone's like, damn, fireworks just like pouring down. You're like, which era next? Boom, Giant Snake, Reputation, holy. Anyways.
But the concert was that good?
Dude.
Yeah.
So that's my show and tell, and we always like to end this, you know, the show with a Q&A. All right, so we have 3 questions from the audience for Mr. Jesus 98 on Instagram.
Oh God.
He says, what is something wholesome that you've done for somebody?
I would say the most thing off the top of my head, because it happened more recently, is you know him, Cream Cheese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think his brother died like a long time ago.
I think so.
And he needed money for his brother's funeral, and he had started a GoFundMe. And I didn't know the guy at all. I had like no idea, but I just thought like that. Like I try to picture it myself, like, oh, if like my brother died and I needed money, that like I'd be in a lot of pain in general, you know, because how close I am with my brother. So I donated him money for his funeral, and then I met him for the first time at ALGS Land, and he just like came up to me and like thanked me.
That's nice to see him. He's a good guy too. He did it for a good person. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I want to make it public, but I'm help funding like a women's tournament for Apex, like a league, for like the woman, like for like $3,000 like every couple months to like help the women in Apex. Let's go. Misogynist on men.
Well, we don't have to go that far.
Some.
Yes.
What about you? Don't stay so humble. Say something.
I mean, I'm trying to think of like a specific moment. I mean, like I'm thinking of like fan interactions and like random things and like charity like events I've hosted, but I'm like I can't think of like a specific really cute wholesome moment.
I have one.
It could be.
I have one of you for me.
Okay.
I was alone at a 100 Thieves thing, kind of awkward, and you asked me to come sit with you guys. You did that to me once, and that was very nice. There you go. That's one right there.
Well, there we go. That's
Shout out
so
Leslie.
cute.
I was like extremely scared.
Yeah, and I got one too. Like
I can't remember. I can't think of a single one.
Stay humble. We got you.
She I was new to the friend group of like the scene when being here, and I got first initially invited to live here because Albert was moving out and he wanted me to live in his old apartment for the 1 month so he can get pretty much the pay still. Yeah. But I lived with me and John, and then obviously I met like Leslie and everybody, and she was like probably one of the more nicer people that I met off the rip. We interacted a lot, and she just like pretty much I felt like she was also like one of the core reasons why I got into the friend group.
Yeah.
Her and Albert for sure.
Cute, man.
You're a nice person.
Yeah, you're a good person, Timmy.
I was saying to you, but you're a good person.
Yeah.
You're also a really good person.
You guys are all great people.
Yeah,
okay. Oh, this is cute. Okay. Second question from Reddit. Blank Army 13 asks, if you were to quit streaming and content creation now, what would be your source of income? What other job would you be doing? I mean, I kind of already talked about how I'd probably be a teacher.
I'm heading to that sperm bank. Give me that first place trophy in the sperm bank.
I don't know. I mean, people always ask me like if I never got big, I would still be doing what I was doing. Like I'd be trying to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I couldn't, like, let's say I was just bad at video games. Let's say I broke my arms or something, right? I'd still try to be like a content creator.
Yeah.
You know, or like an influencer, comedian, or something. You know, something on the lines of like in our group scene.
I never expected streaming to like get where it is, and like even I would have never dreamed of having as much success as I've had. And so I'm like, in my mind, like I was ready. I remember writing in my diary like, if I ever hit 500 viewers, and I remember feeling really embarrassed writing it down. And I was like, if I ever have 500 viewers, like that's crazy, and that's all I'll ever need and peak at, and that would be like my dream. And I know that if I was still like streaming for 100 viewers right now, I would still be doing it because like it was so fun. It's still fun. Like, and just to have gotten like this much, I'm like, wow, this is incredible. But I think I'd still be doing like, you know, stream with my little community, going live, and then having my other job, because ain't no way I'd be able. Actually, maybe, I don't know. At 100 viewers, I think I was doing okay. But, you know, we'd make good sperm donors and teachers. All right, next question.
Fair, honestly.
True.
From Downtown Leading 909 on Reddit, is our final question. What has been your favorite esport event you've attended? And I'll say, well, I'll do mine first. League of Legends, Worlds, well, no, it wasn't Worlds. It was like NALCS, Madison Square.
I love
TIP versus Team Liquid, and then CLG versus TSM in the finals.
They had a World in New York City?
It wasn't Worlds. It was like NALCS, like the finals. It was it was on Madison Square Garden. I was like telling my mom, I was like, see, gaming's a big deal, Mom. Okay, they're at Madison Square Garden. And she's like, whoa, like, it's not like the, you know, so that was just so epic. I was screaming like
You said you wanted to live in New York City. I remember you tweeting that. Like, you want to go.
I still want to eventually.
I am too. Yeah.
Maybe we'll all just do a little migration there.
I love that place.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
I would say obviously the most obvious one is like the one I just played in, you know, the ALGS champs.
Yeah.
Like playing in that is obviously like as my first time is like an unreal experience, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of like the start of like the professional career. But if it wasn't any of that, then it would be more like the 2019 TwitchCon Rivals, Apex Rivals. That was like the first time I've ever got to like play in like event with a bunch of streamers, right? It's not like, it's obviously a mixture of pros, but it was like a really fun event. And I remembered like, oh my gosh, every single time, like any team won, or it's just the hype was around it. Like I was playing with Bronzy at the time too, and that was no. So but we won a match, and like I was shaking. I swear, like it was so bad that when I was doing the interview, my leg was literally like twitching.
Just pre-game or after the game?
Like after the game, right? Because you win, they interview you, right? And I'm just standing there, dude, it was so bad. I couldn't. Yeah, that was like the very.
But that's like good adrenaline. You're like,
exactly.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't something I played in, it definitely has to be like the NA LCS where T1 versus I think it's DRX. I forget where that was, but I think T1 was 2-0, and then they reverse sweep them. Yeah, and they won 3 in a row, and I was like, holy sh**. Like obviously, like I was sad that they lost. But I was like, dang, that was a good.
That's sick as
that was a good script. Like, the writers need a raise.
Like, I would say any of the events I go to for ALGS I like to do because I love just being there. The first event I ever went to was X Games for Apex, which was crazy. I was like I don't know, just kid from a small town in New York, and then I went to like play in X Games. And I'm pulling up in a CLG jersey with these slides and sweatpants, and I'm going to this room with all these X Games competitors, and I see like Matt Hoffman, Ryan Sheckler, and I'm like, what the is going on? Like, and then I got 19th out of 20th, which was horrible. It's devastating. They had a whole documentary. They had a whole ESPN documentary for Apex. They interviewed me the first day. We do horrible that first day. Afterwards, they didn't interview me at all after that. I was devastated. They're like, I'm gonna interview the whole weekend. They did not do that. But that was like definitely one of the craziest moments. And then I gotta say, the North American LCS Championship I went to in Chicago last year, I think pulling up to that like box suite that we had and being next to like Matt and Courage and John Robinson and like they like all like came up to me and like said thanks for coming because like no other creator went. They're like super proud that like I went and like wanted to be a part of 100 Thieves. And I was kind of just sitting around like a bunch of, I mean, I watched Matt growing up and he's idiot now, but knowing how he is now, it's hilarious. But like I've watched Matt growing up, watched Courage growing up, so being like in this suite, being a part of 100 Thieves, watching Nadeshot rage the whole time about the matches, I was like, damn, I kind of made it, I guess, a little bit in my mind.
A little bit.
I think that's definitely one of my favorite moments for sure.
Wow.
100%. It was really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really wholesome, honestly.
He was so mad the whole time. It was so funny.
Well, thank you guys so much for sharing your stories. Huge shout out to our guests. Nice wig, Timmy. Thank you guys so much for joining. And if you guys want your questions answered on a future We Three Thieves episode, don't forget to leave them anywhere on the social media for 100 Thieves. Reddit, TikTok, Twitter, where else? Instagram, something like that. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you for having us.
Thank you.